Starting the stream. It looks like we are up and running. At least I think we are. Currently live. Okay. Let me just check the audio. How is my voice sounding? Okay. My voice sounds okay. So so we should bring it down. Keep it down. Alright. So yesterday we started working on Jett's smoke ability. We got to a point where we pretty much have it finished, like the mechanics, where you can hold the key and drag it around and then you let it go. That we also have them disappearing after 7 seconds. So yeah, today I think either we polish this or just update it, like add some particles to it or shaders. I don't actually know. I think we should just polish it and then move on from it, like work on her Q instead. So I think the first thing that we're gonna do is so right now you can pretty much machine gun, and I think what we need to do is go into Valorant and see Valorant and just launch Valorant and let's see what happens in Valorant. Oof, got a wave of exhaustion. Okay, so we're launching Valorant now. Gonna hop into the range. So update. Alright, so let's select Jett. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so I'm coming here. Let's look at her, her smoke. So there's definitely like that time where there's like a second or so. So this probably takes like a second, so I can only throw another smoke after a second. I mean, I don't actually know what the number is, but I'll just have that visual in my head. Like, if I just do it, go to the edge of the world and just do this. Okay. We'll just add a timer and then we can figure out what the actual number is. So let's go to the Jett controller. Okay. All right, so this is where we have our smoke. So last time, or smoke attempts. Okay. And then we can just say we can have a private float last time smoked equals 0 F, and so we have max smoke attempts. I feel like we need to put all of these things, not the max dash attempts, max smoke attempts, the duration, all that stuff, because we have Jett here. So I'm actually going to start cleaning this up a little bit. Just say max dash attempts, and then we'll have system dot non-serialized. Say public float max. Can I just private int actually, or public int. And I'll keep that for now at 100, and then I'll also move max smoke attempts. Okay. Player stats. And then just change this to system dot non-serialized max smoke attempts. Change it to public. Alright, and let's go back and do a current smoke projectile. Let's just put this above these dudes. And let's make a new one that's like system dot non-serialized, and then we'll say public int smoke attempt delay equals 10 seconds. I'll just say seconds. Okay. And then let's make sure that's a float. Okay. Jett controller. And then let's fix wherever we're having these. So we took that out and into player stats. Player stats, and then hopefully that didn't break anything. Whoa. Oh, whoops. Dash still works, okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so now that we have that, and then we'll say we'll have last time smoked 0f. So when we have the handle smoke, we can say alright. We can check for the timer first, so we can say if last time smoked time dot time minus last time smoked is less than or equal to less than, let's just say less than player stats dot, what was it, smoke attempt to delay seconds. And I'm thinking, because these are all specific to Jett, I'm wondering if we should prefix these variable names with Jett, or just make a separate class. I'm gonna make it a separate class. So I'm gonna say create new class, or go into Unity, Jett controller, Jett stats. Open that up in Visual Studio. Okay. I don't need any of this. And then I can just move these dudes into here. And am I in Jett controller? I'm accessing player stats. Let's say private Jett stats. Jett stats. And then change this to Jett stats. I don't want that player. I want the player stats to be pretty generic. Oops. Okay. Now, do we even need the player stats? Okay, so we don't even need the player stats. And instead of initializing or getting the component, we can say just stats. Okay. And we can also player Jett controller, Jett stats. Okay. Cool. And then I'm just gonna overrides, apply all. And let's just make sure that didn't break anything. So we still have that. We can still dash. Okay. So we have that. Kind of cleans up this player stats class. Okay, so time minus last time smoked is less than Jett stats dot smoked attempt delay seconds, then return. We can't throw. We can't machine gun smokes. Yeah. Okay. So what happens when I try to machine gun? Object reference not set to an instance of an object. Current smoke projectile. Current smoke projectile. Current smoke projectile. What? Time dot. What? What do you mean? On throwing smoke end. Stopping control, so. But I can machine gun here and it works completely fine. So. Oh, let's put this check inside of here. And we can't machine gun smokes. Okay. So if I throw in smoke, because we still need this logic to run. And this is really what we're trying to check against. So let's go back to Unity. So whatever we just did not work. Oh, because we're not setting last. We're not setting we can't machine gun smokes. So throw smoke and in throw smoke, let's say last time smoked equals time dot time. Okay. Last time smoked would be it'd be when it ended, right? So let's say last time smoke ended should be what we call it. Last time smoke ended, because it's really a delay between the last time you smoked or the smoke ended and okay. Smoke ended. Here we say last time smoke ended equals time dot time. Okay. Now and because we're immediately releasing it. I don't understand what this object reference thing is talking about. Set is controlled. Current smoke projectile. What? Okay, let's see. What is time dot time minus last time smoked? So time debug dot log time dot time minus last time smoke ended. Let's see. What am I doing? Okay. So let's say is Is throwing smoke. Put that check in here. It's a weird function. I don't understand why initially. Yeah, I don't know why initially we're running into the issue where let's see. Time. Last time smoked. Do I just need to wait? Let's see. I think it's just I need to wait. One second seems a little too long, I think. Like if I go to the edge. Yeah, way too long. Okay. And say last time smoke ended. Smoke attempt delay seconds. Is it F2? Whoops. Not that. And then let's just do 0.5. And then let's go to the edge again. Yeah, that's more like it, I think. So. I think even faster though, maybe like 0.3. Yeah, I think that's more like it. Okay, so we have a delay, so I mean we can't machine gun our smokes. Okay. Now I think we can just work on her Q and then all we need to do is focus on arting it up and making it look more like Jett. So player controller, or no, Jett controller. So this is gonna be smokes. On smoke gun. Region smokes and region. Region dashing, region smokes, region, what is it even called? Float or something? Let's see. Jett abilities. Let's not run that. Don't run it. Don't you run it. Okay. Cloud burst is her updraft. Okay. Stop. Updraft. Okay. And region. Okay. So I think what we'll do is just say handle updraft. Let me rename this to updraft. Updraft handle updraft. Right. And so we'll say bull is trying updraft equals input dot get key down key code dot q. And if is trying updraft, then all we need to do is make us go up, right? So like look at our jumping. Instead of jump height, we'll have like, it's just like jumping, right? Jump height and can I actually change jump velocity? No, right? Excuse me. I don't think I have the ability to set it because it's oh, I do. Why do I have that? Oh. Okay. Excuse me. So that's fine. Actually, so private player stats, I think we use the same. And instead of jump height, we have a Jett stat that's just like, say dash, whoops, dash duration, smokes, and then we have, what is this, updraft. Okay. Serialized. Public. Jump or updraft height. Maybe 10? Is that too much? What is our jump height? 1.5? That's way too much. Alright, let's try 4, 3 maybe 4, maybe 4. Jett stats dot what? Jett stats. What? Oh, this isn't our player controller right now. Whoops. Okay, so handle updraft. So, oops, I need to actually call the function in our update, right? So if is not dashing, and then we say handle updraft. Updraft. Okay, and what is this complaining about? 194 player controller dot jump velocity. Well, is oops, object reference not set to an instance of an object. Am I? What? Oh, I know what it is. It's our player stats. So player stats. Let's just do that right on the player controller. Player stats equals get component. Player stats. Okay. Jett stats, we can move this below our player stuff. Is that what we want? Zoom. So that's good, right? Or I can Q, like double Q, but I can't jump wall because we're not grounded anymore. I wonder if we need to not do jump velocity, but instead come up with our own, right? Let's go in game and see what it feels like. Critical error has occurred. Nope. I don't even think the crash dump system works. Or you have to like go to a website. It's very inconvenient. Okay. Valorant. Okay, then let's go to the shooting range. Hold tight. Hold tight. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, it's definitely not like... I mean... Let's go out to the open, see what's going on. Okay, and then if I jump... So, let's go here. So if I come here... So, it's like, I can never go beyond a max height is what it is. It's not like, relative to... Oh wait, no. Because I can always go higher. What? Well, big one. Okay. So we have a big one, and if we're in the air already and we try to do it again, then we don't go as high, right? So we'll just say that's a lesser amount if we are currently in the air. So we'll have a is updrafting boolean, public bool is updrafting, and we'll say get private set equals false. Okay, and then we can just say if or is updrafting equals true. So we also need to not make it so you can just spam it, right? So like I can't just whoa. Honestly, I think it feels fine. It's just that they add an animation art so that it feels more floaty, but they're actually just increasing the updraft height. So if okay, so is updrafting so I'm gonna say if is grounded. Let's just put this thing player controller dot is grounded. If is updrafting and player controller dot is grounded, then is updrafting equals false, right? So we're kind of resetting it. Is trying updraft, is trying to updraft. So here we'll do the check, and if I'm already updrafting, oops. Let's do else. Okay. So the initial updraft, we are doing the updraft height. Any updraft after that, we're doing the updraft height divided by 2. And I'm just gonna put parentheses for clarity. So let's see what that feels like. Boop, boop. Let me actually make it a little smaller, so I'm gonna say 2.5 or something. Right? It does. I think this is the right idea, though. Right? So we're just what was this? Convert to F. It's like 1, 2. Am I okay? So 4. Yeah. So for some reason, is trying to updraft. Is updrafting. Is updrafting equals true. So this should be being what's happening, right? Is updrafting again. So if I go into Unity, let's say Q, it should say if is updrafting again. I wonder why it's not. Let's see. Is it because of this? That would be really weird. Because Okay. It is because of that. So... So I'm... oh, it still thinks I'm is grounded, I guess, after I... Okay. What should I do? What should I do? Okay, so if the player can, maybe we don't need this as updrafting. Variable. Maybe we can just check if the player controller is grounded. Why don't we do that? Okay. And then we can just get rid of this is updrafting right here. Okay. And then let's go here. What? It's because is not if we are not grounded, right? So not grounded. Now we're updrafting again. Okay, cool. So that's fine. And then now we need to do like, what is the duration between updraft attempts? So let's say system.non-serialized public float, and then we'll say updraft delay seconds 0.2f for now. I'm gonna get rid of this smoke delay seconds instead of smoke attempt, because I think that's just extra words, honestly. So smokes. Okay, so updraft height 2.5 is grounded, and we'll create a new variable called private float last time updrafted. Okay, and then we'll say 0.0f for now, and we can say if it is trying to updraft, so we are always going to be updrafting, right? And then we also need a max attempts and stuff like that. But if is, let's do that too. So we have a private int updraft attempts equals 0, and then let's go back to our Jett stats class, and then we'll say system dot non-serialized, say public float max updraft attempts equals 0. Max updraft, no, it should be an int. Int max updraft attempts, let's say 2, because that's what it is in game, or let's just do 10 for now. Okay. Updraft attempts. Last time updrafted. So, and last, let's say if updraft attempts is less than Jett stats max updraft attempts. Okay. Okay. So then we say last time updrafted equals time, and then we'll calculate if time minus last time updrafted is less than the Jett stats updraft delay seconds. Then let's return. Okay, let's try this, see how this feels. Yeah, okay, I think that's good. Cool. I mean, I'm not sure why. Oh, because what? Okay. I need to reset the input vector, I think. Or actually dashing. Let's see. Play dash particles. Let's just return here, and then on default just play forward particles or something, just so we have, so it doesn't look super weird. Play. And then we can also say play dash particles, handle dash on start dash is dashing movement vector. So that's going to be the last time we moved, and then in the player controller, handle movement is movement disabled. We also should just okay, so else movement vector equals vector 3.0, and then we can also say input vector equals vector 3.0. Right, so then we won't run into the problem where it's like the last place we moved. Right, so okay. Now in here in our dash we can say dashing handle dash on sorry. So if movement vector, say if player controller dot movement vector dot equals vector 3.0, Or is there like a dot equals vector 3.0? Okay, then let's dash say player is not giving any inputs, so dash forward. Move player controller dot movement, or let's say transform dot forward, because that gives us a normalized vector. Jett stats of our dash speed times time, a delta time, else so just dash forward. Okay, that was a little tangent. We just fixed a little bug there. Okay. I totally forgot what we were working on. Oh yeah, we just wanted to do. That's pretty fun. I do think, yeah. I don't like how you can jump, so we need to do, I mean, not jump, we need to do the thing where we pull out pull your gun out, right? Right? Yeah. Let's just do that right now. So the updraft delay is kind of like what the animation would be, I assume. So let's say actually, let's put this check up here. And then we'll say if is, or, I'll make a public bool. Bool is updrafting. Get private set equals false. Is let's say if I am still updrafting, then is updrafting equals false, and or say on updrafting end, and we'll say on updrafting start. Call that function, right? And then I'll just rename this to updraft. So let's create a function called updraft, and then on updraft start, on updraft end, this will do this. Last time updrafted would be on updraft start, right? Is there anything else we need to do there? And also, is updrafting is updrafting equals true? Okay. If not, then, or on the updraft end, we say is updrafting equals false. Okay. On updraft start. The reason I split these up into two different functions is because this updrafting should only control or be responsible for literally updrafting the player, doing the actual mechanic. On updraft start just does a bunch of side effects that are related to it, so it's just more explicit. On updraft start, say player, hey man, how you doing? What's up, man? How you doing? I'm good. I'm working on Jett's updraft right now. I've been working on it for about an hour. We're getting close. Do you check your Discord, by the way? Let me see. Jett does. Oh, okay. No, I didn't, but I see that these are the images from the arms. Oh, dang, dude. Okay. You legit made animations. No, I didn't see these. Prefabs. Let's see. Weapon equip blend. So for these, do I just insert them or? Oh, it's animation. So I can play it. Oh, dude. Wait, so how do I they are for the arms, okay. And then this is what I'd be playing when I dash, okay. Is this just the forward dash? Yeah. Okay, cool. Let me put this in the prefabs as well. Jett arms. Equip. Dude, yeah, okay. I'll look into hooking these up later then, or probably next stream or something. I'll try to hook these up. But thank you so much, man. That's awesome. This looks really good. I wonder if I can just drag it into the scene and then start playing it. Is there a way for me to... How do I extract the animation out of this dude? Open. Nope. That's not what I want to do. Let's see. There's probably a bunch of documentation online. Extract animation from .blend file. What? You going outside? Okay, cool. Now you have to make an animator controller and then drag that into the animator scene. Oh, okay. So if I were to come here or something, or let me make a, let's see, animations. I'll say animations, and then create animator controller. Say Jett. Okay. And then what did I put it? Prefabs, Jett dash animation. I just drag this in. Okay, cool. And then weapon equip. Okay. Alright, sweet. Okay, cool. Easy. And this one is just the arms, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, cool. I'll hook these up. Right now I'm working on her or yesterday I actually got the smoke working, and I did some. I need to work on like adding a shader to it, but right now I've just been working on her updraft ability. But I can also, you know, once I get around to it and I hook up your animations that you made, which I should do soon. Yeah. Once I finish polishing this, I think I was gonna quickly do the when you double hold spacebar, like she kind of floats down, and because I think that's gonna be really quick. I'm just decreasing gravity, and then I may or may not have energy to. Oh, nice, yeah. Yeah, dude, it's so easy. It's the it was a lot easier than I thought it would be to do the movement, and I can go around. I'm literally just rotating the ball based off of my camera rotation, and it has its own force. So it's it's just the ball is just has the same rotation as my character, but it feels pretty good. Then it has like that drop off. Remember how I was looking at the trajectories yesterday? It's not actually. I didn't actually have to do any fancy trajectory math or anything like that. Yeah. But yeah. This one also has like the swooshing animation. I was thinking I need to make the particles. It looks weird, right? It looks like I'm just bouncing. But this is our Q ability. Yeah. So yeah, I need to also hide the gun when I'm on updraft start, and then on updraft end. I pull out gun. Pull out gun. Okay. Yeah, so I guess it's working in a way. But yeah, I just need to, I think I need to look up also, right now these are just spheres with no colliders. So I need to just look up, I think I'll be using like Unity shader graph to make it look more like it. And then also like half of the smoke bomb is, we need to make textures for the updraft and the smoke. Yeah, we do. I don't know if it's a texture for the smoke though. Like I know like the dash particles, I'm just using a particle renderer. So I'm thinking for I can make a particle render for the updraft, but for the smoke I don't know what I should do, because the smoke inside Valorant, it's like circling around and there's like dust flying everywhere, and so I was thinking like, is that a shader or is that like a particle thing? I don't know. But I think I can make like wind effects with a particle, Unity's particle renderer system. And then also like when I double jump and I start floating down, I think I can accomplish that with just particles as well. Okay, so I think updrafting is actually finished, or like the programming of it. It's not, definitely not finished. It doesn't look anything like what it looks like in Valorant. Updraft mechanic. Okay. I'm going to now start programming the like floating down that she does, I think. I'll just say Okay, so if she's not grounded, then she always has the ability to start floating down when she's not grounded. So I'm just gonna create a new region called floating, and region, and then I'll say handle float, right? And handle float. So let's say Boolean if is trying to float, equals input dot get key, because it happens the entire time that she's holding space. So get key code dot let's just say space. So if is trying to float, honestly I think all we need to do here is just change the gravity to something lesser than what we have. So let's just do player stats dot what's floaty? Negative 5. Let's see that. And then handle float. Let's say if is trying to float, else I'll just use whatever default this is set to, and then we'll make this a little nicer. Right now it's just trying to get it to work. Okay, so maybe this is all we need, honestly. So if I jump, I mean I'm floating down, but this is really weird, right? It's like I'm floating up. So I think it just needs to be gravity on my way down. So like downward gravity. Do I need to change this to downward gravity? Do I need to make another variable called downward gravity? Does that even make sense? I have two gravity variables. Let's try it. System.unserialized downward. Well, let me think about this. It's if I'm going down, right? Like when Jett jumps up, you can't toggle her floating when she's moving up. So what tells me that my player is moving up? Is it my jump velocity? Let's look at my jump velocity when I'm jumping. Jump velocity dot y. And then let's go back into Unity. So if I just do that, and then let me comment out this gravity code that we were just working on. So let me just comment this out. Okay, so we know that it's not interfering. And then let's just let's go back to our player controller and do that. Okay, so I get to 5. I go up to, it's like I'm going up to there's a lot. So it's like I go positive and then I start falling, right? So I can okay, I know what to do. So in my Jett controller, I can detect if I am falling. So I'm gonna make a new boolean. Or should I keep this specific to Jett, or should I make it a more generic boolean? For now, let's just make it specific to Jett. Pool is falling. Get private set equals false. Is falling. So then I can be like, I also need to make another variable that's gonna be private last jump velocity y, and then it's gonna be a float, right? I'll set it equal to 0. Last jump velocity y. Okay. And then I can say if is trying to float and is falling. Okay. And I can also say handle void handle is falling. So this thing will just always run, right? So handle is falling. So if, let's say if jump velocity if player controller dot jump velocity say is less than is greater than or equal to -2, and player controller dot jump velocity is equal to or less than last jump velocity y dot y. I say dot y. Oops. Dot y. Okay. Then we are falling. That makes sense, right? And then if these aren't the case, then is falling equals false. So handle is falling. We can do that up here. Handle float. And then instead of just player controller is grounded, we can just say is falling. Right? Handle float when we're falling is trying to float and is falling. Change the gravity. So and then I forgot something. We also need to, in here, we just need to say last jump velocity y equals player controller dot jump velocity dot y, and then also in our player controller we can just stop doing these debug logs. And then here if I, so yeah, right? Yeah. The only thing is okay, it's not working 100%. Let's see. Why isn't it working 100%? Let's go back to our Jett controller. Let's see. If it player controller dot is grounded, then we say is falling equals true. Or no, false. False. Or let's say not that. Let's say player controller dot is grounded and is not grounded. Okay. So now let's see. Let me use my gaming keyboard. Q. Why does it think I'm falling? Okay, there's still some logic that's not... That's not good. Okay, it's greater than or equal to -2. And the current jump velocity is less than the last jump velocity y. What? Right? That's so weird. Is falling. What is this? Whoa. Okay, well. Oops. So debug.log, then we can say handle float. It's trying to float and it's falling. We're doing a redundant check here. Handle. It's such a simple thing. I don't know why. I feel like it is. Maybe it's not. Maybe, I think... I need to look at the jump velocity again. Look at this math. Jump velocity dot y, so... debug.log jump velocity dot y. Okay, let's do a quick jump. Okay, -2, -2, -2. So here's where I jumped. So I went all the way up to 7.93. So it's like I'm going up. Oh, okay. Okay, I know where I'm going up. Player stats, there's a jet controller. So if my jump velocity is negative now, is less than less than 0, less than or equal to 0. Okay, now I think this will work. So and let's just say is less than or equal to 0, and Oh, excuse me. All right, and we need to do this check for the last jump velocity, I think. Velocity y is less than or equal to, or the current jump velocity. Velocity.y is less than or right. Okay, that should be it. Right? Let me get my game keyboard. Yeah, dude, I think that's it. I think that's it. Because I can still do this. I can still go up. Okay. I shouldn't be able to float up, though. That's really weird. Let me make another cube so I can start running up it. So control D on this dude, right? Scene. See, control D. Make him a little to the right. And then let's start jumping on it. So if I see here. There's still some weirdness going on, I think. Well, let's try to figure that out, I guess. Doom. Say whoop. It's like it doesn't reset sometimes. Trying to float. Yeah, it's like sometimes I'm floating on the come up and I wonder why. So I could either not be grounded anymore. My jump velocity is less than or equal to 0 still. Or my player controller dot jump velocity dot y is last jump velocity dot y. Oh, oops. Last jump velocity y. I think I need one more check in here, and that's to say. Oops. And player controller dot last jump velocity y was not or greater than or equal to greater than -2. All right, maybe that's gonna fix our issues. It's a weird if statement, really weird. Nope. Let's see, what is our debug.log last jump velocity? Why? Now let's try to repro it and see what's going on. I think we reproed it. Oh no. I feel like this is another one of those things that it's like it's right in front of my eyes. My brain is just not working. Okay, maybe we don't need this check. Or I have a pretty consistent repro. It's like right when I land and I try to jump again. For some reason, so I'm going up. It's like I'm falling too fast or something. Let me just get rid of that check. Well, I'll let that be and come back to it another time. I don't want to spend too much time on that. Let me. So if I have Jett arms, I can put the animation controller on these Jett arms. I'm just gonna test out one of your animations, Vorcryptex, and see what it looks like. Hook it up to the dash. So I'm gonna say not there, but assault rifle. Just set it to inactive. You can just put the Jett arms in here. Okay. And we can go back to the scene view. Go back to the scene view, out of the prefab thing. Okay, and then I can Jett arms, move them down. Or let me first add the material to it. Jett arms material. So I couldn't figure out like what am I doing wrong? Like sometime I got it to be light. Oh, I need to okay, that's why. Let me say Jett. Okay. All right, that's it. Jett arms. Need to bring it down a little, and then rotate this guy on the y-axis by 90. Okay. And then if I attach the animation controller or controller, right? Controller. What is it called? What do these guys have? Animator. Animator. Let's see, and then I pass in the Jett animator controller, or right? That's what it's called. And then the default one is just this. Okay. Oh, that's just the dash. Let me just delete that. Yeah, that's gonna be the default one. So this is her idle. Okay, okay. I wonder, am I supposed to attach the Phantom to her arms or something, or? Let's see. Jett, I'll say a Phantom model, right? Phantom model. I'll say weapons. Great empty. Weapon. And then put the Phantom model under it. Right. Okay. And then if I can go back to the scene. And then just hit play. First, I'm going to figure out a better position for our arms. So I'm going to move it down. Or move. Yes, Jett arms down. Okay. That's good. And then I'll move the Phantom model to the left. Up. Does this fit in her arms? Nope. I need to do a Phantom model or weapon. No, not. Okay. So I have that. Right? Does that look correct? It's a little too high. Let me move it down. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I do this. Ooh, dude, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, dude, look at that, dude. Ooh, okay, all right. I need to make sure I don't forget these. Let me open up Notepad. Okay, so her arms are gonna be 0.025, negative 1.732, and 0.141, and then the gun. I know, dude, it does look hella cool, dude. We need to make like when she's firing and stuff like that. Or I need to also, I'll add the muzzle flash to it and stuff like that, and then also obviously apply the texture. But we need to like have some kickback to it or something, or like the things moving or something on it when we're firing. Some firing animation would be neat. Yeah, I still haven't done like reload or the reload mechanic. I haven't programmed it yet, so I always think reload animations look sick too. But it does look hella cool. Okay. Oh, I need to make sure I get the Phantom model. Phantom model here, and then this is gonna be negative 0.288, 1.484, 0.135. Okay. So I'm gonna hit this. Come here, position. T5. gonna be negative 1.732. On the Z is gonna be 0.141. And then the phantom model and 0.288, 1.484, and then 0.135. Okay. Okay. How do we make it so that it's like legitimately parented to the master weapon? Is this it? Hand target, weapon game override. Is there a way I can move it so that it's like part of her? Okay, yeah, that's it, right? So if I just move this down to the left a little, back. Keep it there. Probably move it in a little. Just do that. I think that's... You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, oh yeah. I need to hook like the hide and pull gun out. I'm using serialized fields for that, but okay. Let me just make sure I keep that copy component. And then was it this guy? Paste component values. Oh, you see that? You see that? That was sick. Okay. Weapon, firing point. Just copy and paste these guys to the phantom model, or just right weapon right here. And then what happens when I delete this? Assault rifle. Can I delete it? Let's go back here. And then here. Arms container player weapon has not been assigned. So arms container. Muzzle flash. Hand animator. Fire point. Firing point. So the variable hands transform of player controller has not been assigned. Player controller hands transform. Hands animator. Hands transform. Whoa. Okay, so in player controller, we need to make sure that we're not changing any set gun rotation. And wherever we're set, or in the player weapon, right? So if I go to player weapon, gun rotation, set gun rotation, vector 3.0. Maybe instead of just having this, I can say create empty, and then I'll do, okay, that's fine. Create empty, and then we'll say arms, Jett arms, put them as a child, move back, say arms, delete this game object, and here we'll say hand animator, that's fine, hands transform is the parent, arms, right? And then let's go back. Jett arms should be 90. Is it being changed? Okay, 0, I guess. Yeah, Jett arms should 90 or no 0. What? So if I rotate this on the Y by 90, I should see it, right? Where is my main camera facing? Oh, so arms. Let's move it up. Okay, so I need to fix the firing point. Yep. Let me also fix the position. Okay, so let me copy these values, come back here, Jett arms, paste them, paste component values, hit play. Okay, so we're pulling it out. Now we need to fix where the muzzle flash and the firing point are. And where are they? Oh wow, they are far back. Okay, let's reset it. And then let's copy these values and put them in the muzzle flash as well. Paste component values. And then let's see what that looks like. Okay. So not exactly to the center, right? So we need to rotate it a little. Let's say 85. Say 87 maybe? 87? Okay. That looks good. The muzzle flash is crazy, but that looks good. So 87 rotation. Firing point. Muzzle flash, I'm going to change this to 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. Firing point. More to the left, and I think you should make the flash smaller. Okay, yeah. So I made the flash smaller, more to the left. Okay. Let me see. This is gonna be, instead of just rotating it, I would say 87. So that's pretty precise, right? Okay. And then you said more to the left, so let's see. Like that. I'm doing the reloading right now, by the way. Okay, cool, dude. I'll code the reloading then. You think that's good? Or you think I need to move it over a little more? Yeah, looks nice. Okay, cool. Okay, so let me copy that. Jett arms. Paste component values. Okay. I think I need to even rotate it in one more. 0.5 maybe. Did you do the animation for the dash yet? No, not yet. I've just been working on the Phantom and the Jett hands right now, but I can do that next. I'm trying to get the center. Okay. 0.5 maybe. Yeah. -1. -0.5. There we go. That's gonna be it. There we go. That's pretty sick, dude. Alright, let me copy that. Let me paste it, and then I need to add the material to the Phantom. So let's see, Phantom model, Jett arms, materials, Phantom. Let's use the ball. Okay. Dude. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's also clipping. I need to fix that. I think I just need to add a collider or something. Let me see. How can I fix that? I can do arms. They have their own collider, right? Or should I do... Yeah, collider. Maybe a box collider. And we'll fly. Way. That's huge. 0.5. Oops. Let's highlight arms again. Yeah, do 0.5 maybe, and then move it in the Z by 0.5, and then size on the Z will be 1, right? We also should probably just change this to 0.3. 0.3 or something. 0.4. Z, we can say 1.2, 1.2, 1.3, 0.5. Alright, let's do 1.3, move it up in the Z. So we'll say 0.7 or 0.6. Okay, so let's copy that box collider and paste the values. And I think we need to also attach a rigid body to this, so do we? Yeah, we do. I think so. So rigid body, and then say no, don't use gravity, don't freeze constraints. You should just add a capsule collider to the gun itself and then one for the body, in my opinion. That's if you're gonna make health and stuff. Yeah, okay. Yeah, my arms are leaving me. What the heck? I thought I said don't use gravity. The only thing, yeah, where are they going? What the heck? I guess this is what happens when you just attach a rigid body. I don't know. Here's position. Oh, so I should freeze rotation. What I don't understand is why isn't the collider stopping it, right? Like, it's faux show is colliding. Right? It's not because I'm using a box collider, right? What? Right? I don't know. Just Unity things. Okay, well, I'll figure it out later. Yeah, I'll worry about the box collider later. I'll just delete it for now. I think it's messing with my crouching. Yeah, it was definitely messing with my crouching. Anyways, I'll set up, or let me overrides, apply all changes, and then let me save this and get Vorcryptex. Okay. Alright, that's saved in Git. So Jett arms, we need to go to the animation controller. I'm gonna rename the name, so this is just gonna be, see, project public on Git. It's not on GitHub yet, but I'll set that up later tonight. So I'll send you my profile on GitHub. I'd like to try my own edits if you don't mind. Yeah, sure. So I'll paste it in the chat. That's my GitHub profile. So if you want to, I'll set it up tonight, and then I'll message you on Discord when it's up. Should actually update this. Yeah, no problem, man. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna rename this animation to, what is this called? Like, the idol? Or is this like... Is this considered weapon equip? Okay. Weapon equip. Go prefabs. Can I remove all of this? Let's see, what happens? Is everything gonna explode? Jett arms. Weapon equip, here's weapon equip, right? So if I delete all of this, like I just want the scene animation, can I do that or no? Whatever. Let me just move these all to animation. Animation, that's an animation. Jett arms is just a model, right? Yeah. Okay, so animations. Jett dash animation. Just gonna Jett. And then put this in here. It's just gonna be an animation by itself. So scene. I'll name this to dash, and this is just her forward dash, right? So it's forward dash, okay. Oh, that's good. And I will say, so where's Jett controller? When we go into dashing, let's get a reference to our animator here. So serialize field. Let's say animator. And then we can say arms animator. And handle dashing. For now, all we need to do is just on start dash. We can just say arms animator dot play, and then we'll just do the forward dash for now. Let's see what that does. So oh, okay, so maybe let's not make it inactive. So for now, let's just comment out hide gun. And then let's see. So what's it complaining about? Oh, I never assigned. So Jett arms, Jett controller. Here's the Jett animator. It's funny. I also need to go back to, so how do I go? Let's see. I think it needs to be faster, and I also need to go back to the weapon equip animation. So let's see, on end, let's say play weapon equip. And I should really just put that in the pull-out gun and the other one. Oh, pull-out gun should just always have the. Okay. Let me see if I can. Is there a way I can edit the length of the animation? I think it's a little too slow. Let me see. Jett arms, and then go to animator, open up this, and start. And what if I just decrease this? What happens? I know it was at 250 when I first got it, but let's go to the animator. Yes, go to the animator. Okay, animator tab, forward dash. I have it open. It was at 250. Start one. No. Yeah, just cut it. Okay. I think that's... I was doing that. I think. Yeah, I don't think it's actually cut it. Like, oh, well, maybe it is. Let me... I thought that's what you did, right? What? Oh, it's literally cutting the animation. Like, it's just stopping. It's not actually speeding it up, I don't think. Let me see if let me, like, to get the entire animation, it needs to be that. So let's see. I think speeding up animation in Unity. The inspector, check the parameter. Right, isn't that there's another model? Nope. 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 Okay, what is this saying? Add a float parameter. Select the animation clip and animator. Check. Okay, so there's that. What is anim? One is normal, two would be double. I can see, what is this? Animator speed. I don't see whatever this dude was talking about. Not that dude, this dude. There is no speed. Right? Is there a speed in the inspector? I don't see any speed. We actually have to go to the animation, edit. What? Okay, maybe something like speed equals I don't know. Editing the speed in code seems a little hacky, but maybe That's what we'll end up needing to do, because there's no... Let's see if that speeds it up. Yeah, yes it does. That looks really good actually. Yeah, dude, look at that, look at that. Okay, okay. I just need to actually hide the gun, so... Let me, instead, player weapon needs a reference to the actual gun, not the... So when I say pull out gun, arms container, or I'll say serialized field, game object, gun container, and then instead of say gun container, say gun container, animator. Okay, so I'll say Jett stats or Jett controller, and I'll say void play dash animation void play post dash animation. I edited the speed of the animator in code, so like I don't like it. I don't know why I can't just change it for a specific thing, but I'm pretty much updating the speed of every animation in the animation controller or whatever right now, and then I'm just at the end of the dash I'm setting it back to 1. So I'll say it's weird. But this is about to look really good though. Post dash animation. Okay. And then here I need a reference to the actual weapon. So, weapon, Jett arms, no, not Jett arms, player, say, player weapon, gun container. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about. That looks amazing. I need to move the muzzle flash up. Actually, I'm gonna make this a little cleaner. I'm gonna make a Jett animator class, I think, right? Jett animation controller class. So let me actually just apply all, commit and git so I don't lose this. animations. Okay. I'm gonna make a new script. Agents Jett, and then just say Jett animation controller. Go in here. So I'll say, I think this animation, or this needs a reference to our serialized field. Arms animator, which is just an animator. And at start, let's just set it to arms animator.speed equals 2. I think things just need to be sped up a tiny bit. And then Jett controller, here we have these two. And let me do this, and I'll say, actually make a public or private float speed equals 2. Animation speed default, I'll say default animation speed private. Can I set it to a const? Okay. Default animation speed, and then we have these two functions, and let's just make it this play weapon equip animation, and then we'll have default animation speed. Do that public also, and instead of having knowledge about animation things, where my hand animator dot play. Okay, so that's play weapon. Let's go back to Jett controller. Okay, so say private Jett animation controller, and now let's get rid of this serialized field to our arms animator, and then here we can just say Jett animation controller dot play dash animation Jett animation controller weapon equip animation, and then on our player we can add Jett animation controller, and then we have to pass in the animator, right? And then what is it complaining about? Oh, okay, so in our start function we also need to Jett animation controller equals get component Jett animation controller. Okay, and then click play. Okay, now everything looks good. Dude, that weapon equip animation looks nice. It just looks so natural. And that dash animation too, dude. I think I need to speed up the delay that I'm doing in code. So where's that? Let's say Jett stats, dash duration seconds. How am I using this? Is there like some delay that I'm doing? Pull out gun, that's what I'm seeing. And on pull out gun. And I think pull gun out duration seconds. I think it's gonna be 0.7 or something maybe. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Okay, cool. When it's far away, I think I need to also fix like this whole firing point thing. It's not going exactly where I want it to go. And maybe it's because I have a weird... If I just do that... Oh, right, I was... Okay, I know what it is. I need to move this over. I was doing a little weird stuff, I think. Yeah, there we go. Or I was doing some weird stuff. Firing point. Where's my dude? So if I come here, it's the same. If I come here, it's pretty much the same. Come here, come here. If I'm really close, it's really weird. Okay, well, I'll have to figure that out too. So let me just write that down too. Firing point is being weird. Okay. Yeah, I need to fix that. I don't know what I changed. But then when I get close, it's super weird. And then when I get far, it's also very weird. Some math thing. Alright, anyways, I think I'm gonna end the stream, dude. I'm gonna set up the GitHub account, or I mean GitHub repository, and then I'll message you on Discord. But my brain is dead. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 20 minutes, so I'm tired. But anyways, thank you so much for the animations and the models. They look amazing. I'm very much looking forward to everything. Alright. Alright. Peace. Alright. Open up OBS.